everyone, and welcome to Millennium Computer's online 5-minute tutorials. Today we're going to cover the question, how do I add a hyperlink to my custom report? So first thing we're going to do is pick a custom reporting page. Now, when I refer to a custom reporting page, what I'm talking about are those reports that I have built myself using the custom query builder and the page builder. There are extensive tutorials that cover the process of how to use the query and page builder tools. And once you've created your custom reporting page, I'm going to show you now how to actually add an embedded hyperlink that can link to any other number of reporting pages. As an example, I'm going to walk you through a sample report I built using the fast page builder. This example is from the finance reporting module, but you can actually use any module. This is actually a process that can be applied to any fast application. What we're looking at here is a report I built and executed, and we're looking at the data that the report has generated. What I want to do now is show you the process of attaching a hyperlink to one of my columns. What I'd like to do is hyperlink my year-to-date actuals column and allow users to drill down from this column to another report. First thing I need to do is click my plus more tab, select the hyperlinks option, and select Add Hyperlink. You need to determine which column you'd like to hyperlink. I'm going to use my year-to-date actuals and just click the plus sign. When the page draws, you'll see we need to complete 3 steps. The first is to create conditions. I'm going to simply say where my year-to-date actuals, where the field is not blank. Now, of course, it could be a 0. We're just stipulating that there is data in the cell. The second step is to choose a destination. In this case, we want to create a hyperlink. Now, we have to choose a schema that we're trying to link to. Now, very important here is if you are trying to hyperlink a page, for instance, in the finance reporting module, to a page in a different schema, such as student reporting or HR, you need to make sure that both you and your designated end users have the correct access to make this possible. If you don't, there's a strong possibility you won't actually be able to see the data you're trying to connect to. Next step is to choose a destination page name. In other words, within finance reporting, which reporting page am I trying to link to? I'm actually going to link this to another custom page that I built earlier. You could link to any page that you have access to within a particular schema. The next step is assigning the variables to pass. I'm going to choose 4 fields for this particular example. I'm going to assign the value of account to the filter control corresponding by account, and then click the Add button. You can add 1 or more fields to this particular step. I'm also going to add my fiscal year, I'm also going to add my fund, and I'm also going to add my org code. I want to just quickly draw your attention to the fact that there is a title and then a title in brackets. What this refers to is the original title of the column based on the original data set in the query. As an administrator, you have the opportunity when building a reporting page to change the title of the column. This is going to make sure that you choose the right field, even if you change the name of the column. And click Add for the final variable. The last step is optional. It allows you to create a tooltip. This is optional, but is really helpful for the end users. It's going to allow them to hover their mouse over the particular field that is hyperlinked, so they have some information about what they're going to see when they drill down. Let's save this. And here's our hyperlinked condition. A couple options on this page. We can add a new condition to this hyperlink. We can select this slide bar to enable or disable this condition. We can select the slide bar on the right-hand side to enable or disable the hyperlink. Or of course, we can add a second hyperlink. From here, let's go to the Report Filter Options page, because like with any component in the query and page builder process, you need to re-execute the report to see the changes that you've made. Let's execute this, keeping the same filter options. You can see clearly the difference at this point. My year-to-date actuals column contains hyperlinked fields, and I can choose any of these fields. If I hover my mouse over the column, I can see the tooltip. If I select an item in the column to drill down, it's going to link me to my demo details page. This is the page I added as a hyperlink, passing on account, fiscal year, fund, and org code. And of course, you notice, like any fast reporting page, you still have the availability of the Save As function, dynamic selection, PDF, Excel, and XML buttons. If I click back, I'm back to my custom report where I enabled my hyperlink. I hope this has been helpful for you, and we'll see you next time for the next 5-minute webinar.